From her humble beginnings in California to becoming a global icon not just in the music industry, Cher has built a career and a lifestyle as unique as her music. Along with her hit songs, acting gigs, and fashion moments, she's also known for her sweet tooth for luxury, surrounding herself with some pretty exotic estates and a collection of cars that just scream deluxe. In today's video, we'll tour her amazing multi-million-dollar homes, including her stunning Malibu estate and her Beverly Hills homes. But first, let's learn a bit about her life. Cher was born Cher Lynn Sarkeesian on May 20th, 1946 in El Centro, California. Yet, despite how beautiful California was, Cher's life was anything but easy. Her parents divorced when she was just a baby, and her mother, Georgia Holt, raised her on a financial roller coaster with more downs than ups, which meant they had to move around constantly. Despite this, Cher's passion for music remained strong. At 16, she left school and moved to Los Angeles, where she met Sonny Bono, the man who would have the biggest impact on her life. Sonny wasn't just her future husband, he was her #1 fan. He introduced her to Phil Spector, one of the biggest music producers of the time. This led to Cher's first gig as a backup singer. While this was more behind the scenes for her, it was all she needed to ignite her career. In 1965, things took a beautiful turn for her when she and Sonny teamed up for I Got You Babe. It was an instant hit, a song that would go on to define an entire era. Suddenly, they were everywhere, on the charts, on TV, in people's homes every week. Their show, the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, turned them into familiar faces to the world. But Cher didn't stop there. She launched her solo career, giving us unforgettable hits like Bang Bang, My Baby Shot Me Down, and later, Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves. Sadly, their marriage didn't last. They split in 1975, but this didn't throw Cher's music off, of course. Not only did she dominate the music scene, but she also became a respected actress. In 1988, she won an Academy Award for her performance in Moonstruck. Then in the 90s, she gave us Believe, a song that changed pop music. Beyond her music, she owned the stage with record-breaking tours and glitzy Las Vegas residencies. Oh, and let's not forget her acting. Movies like The Witches of Eastwick and Mask kept her Hollywood status on fire. Today, Cher's influence is everywhere. With a net worth of over $360 million, she's still living life her way, most famously in her Malibu mansion. Let's start our tour from here. Cher's Malibu home is what we could describe as the perfect blend of Italian Renaissance and Moorish influences, all perched above the Pacific Ocean. Sounds like the perfect dessert. Nestled along the Pacific Coast Highway on 1.73 acres, this estate is truly a work of art. From its infinity pool to its lush, palm-filled gardens, it is a captivating home with views stretching from Point Dume to Catalina Island. Cher bought the land in 1989 for $2.95 million and spent 5 years crafting her dream home, finishing it in 1999. She teamed up with designer Ron Wilson and builder Wallace Tutt III, who took inspiration from Venetian palaces and the Alhambra. Everything in this home just has Cher's taste of style smeared on it, from imported limestone and marble to custom-made bronze doors and handcrafted tiles brought in from Spain and Morocco. As you take your first steps through the home, you walk past towering palm trees, intricate bronze doors, and into a courtyard centered around an octagonal fountain. And trust me, that's just the beginning. Let's go inside. The living room has vaulted ceilings, a show-stopping Moroccan chandelier, and of course, ocean views from nearly every angle. Then there's the primary bedroom, which Cher designed to be her personal space. It features Moroccan wood paneling, hand-painted silk walls, and a private view of the Pacific. The perfect view to wake up to. Even the kitchen's beautiful, with top-tier appliances and panoramic ocean vistas that make it seem like the water is part of the home. And then there are the unique features like an 18th century marble balustrade from the Hearst collection and custom light fixtures inspired by Cher's travels. Outside, the infinity pool seems to open directly into the ocean. The gardens are full of palm trees and serene, carefully planned landscaping. As for the driveway, it's lined with 40 palm trees. Cher first put the estate on the market in 2008 for $50 million, but decided to hold off when the housing market crashed. It resurfaced in 2022 for a staggering $85 million, with a price cut to $75 million by 2023. Properties like this are rare now, especially in Malibu, where regulations would make it nearly impossible to build something of this scale today. Tucked away in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, Cher and Sonny Bono's Owlwood estate sprawls over 10 acres and boasts 12,000 square feet of pure luxury. Built in 1936 by famed architect Robert D. Farquhar, it has quite the touch of Tuscan elegance. You've got intricate wood paneling, ornate molding, and fireplaces that make every room feel like a piece of a European palace. Walking in, the first thing you see is the grand entry hall with impeccable craftsmanship and wood details. Then there's the formal dining room and living areas, complete with a fireplace that adds to the brilliance. Upstairs, the master suite has a serene vibe with soft tones and a bathroom decked out in marble. There's even a game room lined with built-in bookshelves, and here's a cool little secret. The estate has a hidden tunnel that leads out to the gardens. Outside, there's a circular driveway complete with a fountain at the center. The grounds are beautifully landscaped, with towering trees and lush greenery that offer plenty of privacy. There's also a pool, a tennis court, and wide open lawns. The pool house is a little retreat of its own, with a guest bedroom, a bathroom, and even a kitchen. Cher and Sonny bought the estate in the late 60s after Cher fell in love with it during a visit. They put their own spin on it, and by 1974 it was featured in Architectural Digest. After their divorce in 1975, Cher kept the property for a while before selling it the next year. And in case you wondered, the name Owlwood comes from the fact that owls often hang out in the towering trees of the estate. It's one thing to own a place in Beverly Hills, California, but it's another to own two. Cher expanded her real estate portfolio when she bought 2 Beverly Hills homes, though in 2 not-so-consecutive years. Let's start with the big one, the Moroccan-inspired mansion in Benedict Canyon. She bought this in the 1970s when she was still married to Sonny Bono, and trust me, calling it grand would be an understatement. We're talking about a 20,000 square foot home casually sitting on 14 acres of lush private land. The property had everything you can imagine for a life of luxury: 11 bedrooms, 17 bathrooms, a 7,000 square foot guest house, a main pool, a cabana, a tennis court, and even horseback riding trails with 2 riding rings and 5 stables. Let's pause for a moment. A 7,000 square foot guest house. Cher eventually sold the estate in 1988 for just under $6 million, passing it on to comedian and actor Eddie Murphy. He made a few updates during his 7 years there, but the estate continued to change hands over time. By 2016, it was listed for $85 million, though it later dropped to $48 million. In 2013, Cher decided to go for something a little cozier. Well, by her standards anyway. She bought a gorgeous English Tudor-style bungalow for just over $2 million. While much smaller than the Benedict Canyon mansion, the 3,089 square foot home had its own magic. Nestled at the end of a brick-paved driveway, the home featured a rustic timber facade typical of traditional Tudor cottages. Inside, it boasted high ceilings, wide plank hardwood floors, and exposed beams, creating a warm, welcoming atmosphere. The living spaces had an eclectic style, with leather seating, carved wooden furniture, and throw carpets adding character. The home's highlight was its outdoor space, which included a koi pond, a cascading waterfall, and a meditation area, perfect for a peaceful retreat from the city. Additionally, the master bedroom came with 2 fireplaces and a cozy sitting room lined with bookshelves. Cher later sold the property in 2018 for around $2.5 million. While this home was likely the smallest of her grand estates, it offered a more personal glimpse into her lifestyle. Cher and her late ex-husband Sonny Bono were not only known for their brilliant music careers, they also curated an enviable collection of cars that left us in awe. Among these were a pair of custom-designed 1966 Ford Mustangs made specifically for the couple. These Mustangs were a true product of 60s rock and roll glamour, with each receiving a special touch from famed customizer George Barris. Cher's Mustang looked as if it had gone through a rainbow, sporting a bold pink exterior and matching pink interior, complete with ermine fur upholstery and hot pink suede accents. Sunny's Mustang also caught eyes, painted in bright yellow with a luxurious brown interior featuring Jaguar print seats. These Mustangs were later auctioned off in 2009 for around $200,000. Their collection also included classic luxury vehicles like a 1950s Rolls-Royce Silver Wraith. Known for its luxurious design and performance, the Silver Wraith featured leather seats, polished wood veneers, and plush carpets. Over time, the couple added 2 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud 3 models to their fleet. Cher's collection didn't stop with these vintage classics. She's also been seen with more modern vehicles, including a sleek Mercedes-Benz CLA Coupe and a Cadillac Escalade. And of course, no car collection would be complete without a sports car, so Cher added a Porsche 911. Let's end this piece with an interesting fact. Did you know that Cher was the first woman to own her own TV show? It was the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, which aired from 1971 to 1974. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.